Yo, what's up, y'all? It's Treasure Necole, and you are watching Urban Grind TV. Listen, I got not one, but two special guests in the building. We got Emerg and Mateo. So I'm going to start with Emerg first. Like, what brought you here to Urban Grind TV?
We're here to talk about our new song between me and Mateo. I'll let him introduce himself, and then we'll get to the title.
Yeah, Mateo Zapata just came here, checking out UGTV with my guy Emerg.
Amazing. So, yeah, you just said you came here to promote your new song. So tell us about that.
Well, yeah, this song started when the pandemic hit, and me and Mateo linked up, and let me give you the back history of it, and I'll let my boy Mateo weigh in on it. So, yeah, it started when the pandemic hit, and nobody knew nothing, and nobody was working, and you know what I'm saying? Thank God everything's back to normal, slightly, but so yeah, I hit him up. He hit me up. I forgot how it went. How'd it go?
I hit him up actually because the pandemic was just, everything was at a standstill, and I just really wanted to do something in that time, you know, and him and I, we've been around the same circles, you know, making music, going to shows for years in the neighborhood, and so it just, for me, made sense to finally link up.
Yeah, so we linked up at my house, and back then I had like a little laptop and a little setup with a microphone and whatever. So we get there, and then we started recording music together, you know, and then he hits me up with the idea of the instrumental, which was it's fucking dope. Sorry to swear, but it's dope. I'm gonna call it what it is. So yeah, the song is titled La Calle 18, so it's from basically representing Pilsen, the neighborhood, the community, which my boy here is a real good spokesman for the community, you know. He's real good with being the voice of the community itself, so it makes sense for me to collab in such a song with himself. So I'm gonna let him talk about the voice, because he's the voice. I'm telling y'all, Mateo Zapata, he's the truth, and I always say that. I always say that to you, right, bro?
My guy.
You know what I'm saying?
So tell me, why do they call you the voice?
Well,
I don't know.
I call him the voice. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't go that far.
But they will. They will. If what he's saying is true, they will.
I always tell him this. He's the voice.
Absolutely.
No, I think there's just a trajectory of doing a lot of work, you know, for the community, and obviously we saw what happened in 2020 during the pandemic. Pilsen was one of the first neighborhoods that had a really strong sense of solidarity between black and brown people in Chicago, and so I just try to help document that, you know, in my own way and keep it moving, and glad to be a part of it. And obviously that goes hand in hand with the music, you know.
So is this song that you guys have, is it just a single, or is it an album too that you guys are working on?
It's an EP called ESL, English as a Second Language, because I wasn't born in this country, and a lot of kids that come here as immigrants, they end up having to take ESL classes. And the album, the joint we got, it's mostly Spanish with a little bit of Spanglish sprinkled in there, but we want to be very intentional about what the project is.
So let me weigh in on that. The only reason I want like that song is because he was the one that told me, like, and I'm not gonna take credit for it, you know what I'm saying? Credit's given when it's, you know what I'm saying, when it's due. Like, this is the man that presented me the idea. He told me, like, I think we should do this and that, and I appreciate for him acknowledging that the type of music I do and stuff like that, and I wouldn't want to release an EP with anybody else like that other than Mateo, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said earlier, I vouch for him hard. I feel like he's a voice for the community, and in a different sense, not just music, but like voluntarily. He's out there, and a lot of people don't know, but he's like behind the scenes on a lot of things that go down in Pilsen, Little Village, Back of the Yards, and all these neighborhoods that are minority neighborhoods. He has something to do with it most of the time. You know, I call him and I tell him, hey, blah, blah, blah. It's like, oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of guy this guy is.
So would you guys consider yourselves a group, or are you two just individual artists coming together? You seem like you're like...
For sure. I mean, he's been doing his thing for a minute. He just, you know, he's going to drop a project too. He just got a major distribution deal. I think this was just more of like knowing we could do something dope if we collabed, and then it did. We knocked out an EP, I think, in like 2 weeks. You know, but obviously we're still in the pandemic, so, you know, you don't want to be tone deaf and tell people to listen to music when there's obviously a crisis going on everywhere, right? But yeah, the music was there and it just made sense. So I would say definitely we're both individuals doing our own thing, and then this is a project where we're bringing what we have to the table, and you don't see that as much as you should, I think.
And where can we find you guys' music outside of that single, if there is some, or just find you period on social media?
Okay, so you can find me on Instagram at Emerg, EMERG_ONE. On YouTube, the same thing. Facebook, the same thing. On my music page, and and Spotify, the same thing.
Yeah, I'm on IG, Mateo, the letter X, Zapata, and then Spotify. That's where we're gonna be dropping everything at.
So y'all heard it here first. Now, is Urban Grind getting an exclusive at any point, or y'all gonna? What you nodding your head to? Yeah, we getting an exclusive.
Well, I got my manager here with me. His name is Ismael. Mm-hmm. So he's behind the scenes doing things. So he got the music on him. It got mixed and mastered and Opal Electrical in Pilsen, and then beat by instrumental by Mateo himself. And yeah, you will get a sneak peek right now. Anybody here, everybody in the building, we'll put it on for you, and then I guess in the show.
Absolutely.
He got it on him, and
then I would also stay, in tune with Chicago Street TV, because they're a huge partner for this project that we're dropping as well. And you can catch them on all socials, Chicago Street TV.
So real quick, Emerg and Mateo, tell them who you kicking it with.
We're kicking it with UrbanGrindTV.
Kicking it with UGTV, no doubt.
That's right, and I'm Treasur Necole, your favorite Scorpio. We'll be right back, y'all.
Yo, what's up, everybody? This is your boy Emerg.
Mateo Zapata.
Y somos de la Calle 18. And you're now watching UrbanGrindTV.